Reprogram the 95% of your mind. Shift your mindset from autopilot to manual. By Waleed. Welcome to a transformative journey into the depths of your mind. In this audiobook, unlock your hidden power. How to reprogram the 95% of your mind that controls your life. We explore the fascinating world of the subconscious, the silent driver behind most of our thoughts, actions, and habits. Imagine being able to reshape this powerful force to work in your favor, helping you break free from limiting beliefs, create positive habits, and achieve your deepest desires. This audiobook will equip you with the knowledge, techniques, and tools to take control of your subconscious mind, unlocking the hidden potential within you. Whether you're looking to improve your relationships, career, health, or personal growth, the key lies in reprogramming the 95% of your mind that truly runs your life. Focus points. Understanding the subconscious mind. Learn what the subconscious mind is and why it holds the key to your behavior and beliefs. The science of subconscious reprogramming. Discover the neuroscience behind how the subconscious mind works and how it can be reshaped. Effective techniques. Explore proven methods like affirmations, visualization, and meditation to reprogram your subconscious mind. Overcoming resistance. Gain strategies to tackle challenges and obstacles that may arise during your reprogramming journey. Daily practices. Incorporate simple yet powerful routines into your daily life to maintain a positive and empowered subconscious mindset. What you learn. The role of the subconscious. Understand how the subconscious mind influences your thoughts, actions, and life outcomes. Practical techniques. Learn actionable techniques to reprogram your subconscious, including affirmations, visualization, and hypnosis. Overcoming limiting beliefs. Discover how to identify and overcome self-doubt and negative thought patterns. Success strategies. Implement daily practices that reinforce positive changes and keep your subconscious aligned with your goals. Real-life inspiration. Hear stories of people who successfully transformed their lives by reprogramming their subconscious minds. By the end of this audiobook, you'll be equipped with the tools and confidence to start reprogramming your subconscious mind, empowering you to live a life of purpose, fulfillment, and success. Focus point 1. Understanding the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is often described as the silent partner that influences nearly every aspect of our lives. While the conscious mind is the seat of our active thoughts, decisions, and awareness, it is the subconscious that quietly governs our habits, beliefs, and automatic responses. To understand the profound impact of the subconscious, consider the analogy of an iceberg. The conscious mind is the small, visible tip above water, while the vast, unseen mass below represents the subconscious. This hidden part of the mind stores our memories, manages bodily functions, and, most importantly, drives our behaviors based on deep-seated beliefs and past experiences. Psychologists and neuroscientists have long studied the subconscious mind, revealing that it plays a crucial role in shaping who we are. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, was one of the first to explore the depths of the subconscious, describing it as a reservoir of thoughts, memories, and desires that lie beyond conscious awareness but profoundly influence our actions. Freud believed that by bringing subconscious content to the surface, individuals could gain insight into their behaviors and emotions, leading to personal growth and healing. Modern neuroscience has furthered our understanding of the subconscious. Research shows that the brain processes information on two levels, the conscious and the subconscious. While the conscious mind handles about 40 bits of information per second, the subconscious mind processes a staggering 11 million bits in the same time frame. This means that much of what we perceive, decide, and act upon is influenced by information we aren't even aware of. For instance, when you drive a car, your conscious mind might focus on navigating traffic, while your subconscious mind takes care of shifting gears, controlling speed, and observing road conditions, all without your direct attention. One of the most compelling insights into the subconscious mind comes from the field of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. This concept reveals that the subconscious mind is not static. It can be reshaped through deliberate practice and experience. By consistently exposing the subconscious to new, positive information, whether through affirmations, visualization, or meditation, you can effectively rewire the brain to support new beliefs and behaviors. Consider the placebo effect as a powerful demonstration of the subconscious mind's influence. Studies have shown that when patients believe they are receiving a treatment, whether it's a sugar pill or a saline injection, they often experience real improvements in their condition. This effect occurs because the subconscious mind, convinced of the treatment's efficacy, sends signals to the body to initiate healing processes. The placebo effect underscores the idea that what we believe, even subconsciously, can significantly impact our reality. In addition to scientific research, wisdom from various cultures emphasizes the power of the subconscious mind. For example, the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu said, "Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny." This saying encapsulates the journey from subconscious thought to outward reality, illustrating how the mind's inner workings shape our lives. To harness the power of your subconscious mind, consider these recommendations. Practice mindful awareness. Regularly observe your thoughts, emotions, and reactions without judgment. This awareness helps bring subconscious patterns to light, making it easier to understand and transform them. Engage in positive repetition. Consistently repeat positive affirmations or visualizations to reinforce new beliefs and behaviors within the subconscious. Create supportive environments. Surround yourself with positive influences, whether it's people, media, or environments that align with the changes you wish to make in your subconscious. Embrace neuroplasticity. Understand that change is possible. Engage in activities that challenge and stimulate your brain, promoting the formation of new, positive neural connections. Understanding the subconscious mind is the first step in reclaiming control over the patterns that shape your life. By acknowledging its power and learning to guide it with intention, you unlock the potential to transform your thoughts, actions, and ultimately, your destiny. Focus point 2. The science of subconscious reprogramming. The subconscious mind operates as the foundation of our mental and emotional life, with its patterns and processes largely guiding our daily experiences. To comprehend how reprogramming the subconscious is not only possible, but also profoundly transformative, it's essential to understand the science that underpins this capability. The human brain is an intricate organ, and much of its activity occurs below the level of conscious awareness. At the heart of this process lies the concept of neuroplasticity, which refers to the brain's extraordinary ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This adaptability allows the brain to reprogram itself in response to new experiences, learning, and practices. When we consciously engage in activities that challenge or affirm our beliefs, we are effectively communicating with our subconscious mind, guiding it to form new patterns. One of the critical insights into the brain's functioning comes from studies on brainwave frequencies. Our brain operates at different frequencies, each associated with various states of consciousness. The subconscious mind is most receptive to change when the brain is in a relaxed state, such as during the alpha and theta brainwave states. Alpha waves are typically experienced during light meditation or the moments just before sleep, while theta waves occur in deeper meditative states or in the early stages of sleep. These states create a bridge between the conscious and subconscious minds, making it easier to imprint new ideas and beliefs. The work of Dr. Bruce Lipton, a cell biologist and author of The Biology of Belief, highlights how beliefs, both conscious and subconscious, directly influence our biology. Lipton's research demonstrated that our cells respond not just to external environmental factors, but also to the signals generated by our thoughts and beliefs. He argues that by changing our subconscious beliefs, we can alter our physiological state and, consequently, our reality. This idea reinforces the concept that the subconscious mind has a powerful impact on our health and well-being, further validating the importance of reprogramming it. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, provides another scientific approach to understanding and changing the subconscious mind. CBT is based on the premise that our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are interconnected, and that negative patterns in one area can be disrupted by consciously changing another. By identifying and challenging irrational beliefs or automatic negative thoughts, individuals can gradually reprogram their subconscious mind to support healthier, more constructive patterns. This therapeutic approach underscores the principle that consistent, conscious effort can reshape the subconscious mind over time. Another fascinating study in the realm of subconscious reprogramming involved the use of subliminal messaging. In the 1950s, researcher James Vickery conducted an experiment where he flashed the phrases "drink Coca-Cola" and "eat popcorn" on a movie screen for a fraction of a second. Too quickly for the conscious mind to register, but long enough for the subconscious to process. Although later studies questioned the validity of Vickery's results, the experiment opened up a broader conversation about how subtle cues can influence subconscious behavior. Today, subliminal messaging is widely used in various forms of media and personal development tools, suggesting that even without our conscious awareness, the subconscious mind can absorb and act upon external suggestions. To grasp the full potential of subconscious reprogramming, consider the role of habit formation. Habits are automatic behaviors ingrained in the subconscious through repetition. The famous psychologist William James once noted, "We are mere bundles of habits." This observation reflects how our subconscious mind governs much of our daily behavior through habits formed over time. By consciously establishing new habits, whether through repetition, reinforcement, or practice, we can effectively reprogram our subconscious to align with our desired outcomes. To effectively leverage the science of subconscious reprogramming, consider these recommendations. Leverage relaxed states. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or deep breathing techniques to reach alpha and theta brainwave states, where the subconscious is most open to reprogramming. Consistent practice. Engage in regular and repeated activities, such as affirmations or visualization, to strengthen new neural connections and reprogram subconscious beliefs. Challenge negative thoughts. Apply cognitive behavioral techniques to identify and replace limiting subconscious beliefs with empowering ones. Use subtle influences. Incorporate positive subliminal messages into your environment, such as through audio recordings or visual cues, to reinforce desired changes at a subconscious level. Understanding the science behind subconscious reprogramming not only demystifies the process, but also empowers you with practical strategies to shape your mind and, by extension, your life. By embracing these scientific principles, you can unlock the potential of your subconscious mind to achieve lasting transformation. Focus point 3. Effective techniques for reprogramming the subconscious mind. The process of reprogramming the subconscious mind hinges on the consistent application of effective techniques that can reshape deep-seated beliefs and habits. These techniques are not only rooted in ancient practices, but also supported by modern psychological research, offering powerful tools to influence the subconscious. One of the most widely recognized methods for subconscious reprogramming is the use of affirmations. Affirmations are positive, present-tense statements that are repeated regularly to reinforce new beliefs and attitudes. When we consciously repeat phrases like "I am confident" or "I attract success," we gradually overwrite the negative or limiting beliefs that reside in the subconscious. This technique works by harnessing the brain's neuroplasticity, its ability to form new neural pathways in response to repetitive thoughts or actions. Over time, the subconscious mind begins to accept these affirmations as truth, leading to changes in behavior and perception. The power of affirmations is amplified when combined with visualization. Visualization involves creating vivid, mental images of desired outcomes or experiences. By regularly visualizing your goals as if they have already been achieved, you engage both the conscious and subconscious minds in the process of creation. Neuroscientific research shows that the brain often cannot distinguish between real and imagined experiences, meaning that visualization can stimulate the same neural pathways as actual events. This practice not only strengthens the belief in the possibility of achieving these goals, but also primes the subconscious to seek out opportunities and resources that align with the visualized reality. Meditation is another powerful technique for reprogramming the subconscious. Meditation helps quiet the conscious mind, allowing for deeper access to the subconscious. In a meditative state, the brain produces more alpha and theta waves, which are associated with relaxation and heightened suggestibility. This state of mind makes the subconscious more receptive to new ideas and beliefs. Regular meditation practice can reduce stress, improve focus, and create a fertile ground for planting the seeds of new subconscious programming. By regularly entering this state of deep relaxation, you create a consistent channel for positive change. The use of hypnosis as a tool for subconscious reprogramming has been well documented and is widely used in therapeutic settings. Hypnosis involves guiding the mind into a trance-like state where the subconscious is highly receptive to suggestions. In this state, a skilled practitioner can introduce new, positive beliefs or help the individual release deep-rooted negative patterns. Hypnotherapy has been successfully used to help people quit smoking, lose weight, manage pain, and overcome various phobias. It is effective because it bypasses the critical, analytical part of the conscious mind, directly accessing the subconscious to initiate change. Another method to reprogram the subconscious mind involves the practice of journaling. Writing down your thoughts, emotions, and goals engages both the conscious and subconscious minds. Journaling allows you to explore underlying beliefs and patterns, bringing them to the surface where they can be examined and transformed. By consistently writing affirmations, recording visualizations, or expressing gratitude, you reinforce positive messages to the subconscious. This practice not only clarifies your intentions, but also serves as a daily reminder of the changes you are working to implement. The process of subconscious reprogramming also benefits from the deliberate creation of rituals and routines. Rituals, whether simple or elaborate, serve as symbolic actions that communicate intent to the subconscious mind. For instance, lighting a candle while repeating affirmations or setting aside a specific time each day for meditation reinforces the importance of these practices and helps anchor new beliefs. Routines, on the other hand, establish consistency, which is crucial for reprogramming the subconscious. When certain behaviors or thoughts are repeated regularly, they become ingrained in the subconscious, leading to lasting change. To effectively apply these techniques, consider these recommendations. Combine affirmations and visualization. Use affirmations while vividly visualizing the desired outcome to enhance the impact on the subconscious mind. Incorporate meditation daily. Set aside time each day for meditation to access the subconscious and reinforce new beliefs. Practice hypnosis safely. Consider guided self-hypnosis or working with a professional hypnotherapist to target specific areas for reprogramming. Journal consistently. Maintain a journal to document your affirmations, visualizations, and reflections, creating a tangible connection to your subconscious goals. Create meaningful rituals. Develop personal rituals that symbolize your commitment to change, reinforcing new patterns in the subconscious. By consistently applying these techniques, you engage in a deliberate process of reprogramming the subconscious mind, aligning it with your conscious goals and desires. This alignment is key to achieving lasting transformation and living a life that reflects your true potential. Focus point 4. Overcoming limiting beliefs embedded in the subconscious. Limiting beliefs are powerful, often unrecognized, forces that can shape the trajectory of our lives. These beliefs, deeply rooted in the subconscious, act as invisible barriers, holding us back from achieving our full potential. Overcoming these limiting beliefs is crucial for anyone seeking to reprogram their subconscious mind and unlock their true capabilities. Limiting beliefs are typically formed during early childhood, a period when the subconscious is highly impressionable. During this time, our brains are predominantly in the theta brainwave state, making us particularly susceptible to absorbing the attitudes, opinions, and beliefs of those around us. Statements like money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to work hard to get anywhere in life can embed themselves in the subconscious, shaping our attitudes toward money, success, and effort. These beliefs can also arise from personal experiences, especially those that involve failure, rejection, or trauma. For instance, a child who struggles with math may develop the belief that they are bad at numbers, a mindset that can persist into adulthood, limiting their career choices or financial management skills. The impact of limiting beliefs extends beyond mere thoughts. They influence our behavior, decisions, and even our physiology. The mind-body connection is well documented in psychological research, showing that negative beliefs can trigger stress responses, weaken the immune system, and contribute to physical ailments. For instance, the belief "I'm not good enough" can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and even depression, as the subconscious mind constantly reinforces this negative self-assessment. This can manifest in behaviors such as procrastination, self-sabotage, or avoidance of opportunities that could lead to success. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence for the power of belief comes from the work of Dr. Albert Bandura, a renowned psychologist known for his research on self-efficacy. Bandura's studies demonstrated that individuals who believe in their ability to succeed are more likely to overcome obstacles and achieve their goals, regardless of their actual skill level. This concept, known as self-efficacy, highlights the role of positive beliefs in driving behavior and achieving success. Conversely, those with limiting beliefs about their capabilities are less likely to even attempt challenging tasks, reinforcing a cycle of failure and reinforcing the belief that they are incapable. The process of overcoming limiting beliefs begins with awareness. It is essential to recognize the specific beliefs that are holding you back. This can be achieved through introspection, journaling, or working with a therapist or coach. Once identified, these beliefs can be challenged and restructured. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a widely used psychological approach, provides tools for this process. CBT involves identifying irrational beliefs, challenging their validity, and replacing them with more realistic and empowering thoughts. For instance, the belief, "I will never succeed," can be reframed as success is possible with effort and persistence. Another effective method for overcoming limiting beliefs is through exposure to new experiences that contradict these beliefs. If someone believes they are not creative, engaging in activities that foster creativity, such as painting or writing, can gradually erode this belief. Neuroscientific research supports this approach, showing that the brain is capable of forming new neural pathways in response to novel experiences, thereby weakening old, limiting patterns. Visualization and affirmation techniques are also valuable in this process. By consistently visualizing oneself succeeding in areas where limiting beliefs have previously caused failure, and by affirming positive, empowering beliefs, it is possible to reprogram the subconscious mind. The key is repetition and consistency, as the subconscious mind responds to persistent input over time. To effectively overcome limiting beliefs, consider these recommendations. Identify and challenge beliefs. Regularly assess your thoughts to identify limiting beliefs and challenge their validity with evidence and logic. Replace with positive beliefs. Actively replace limiting beliefs with positive affirmations and beliefs that align with your goals. Engage in contradictory experiences. Seek out experiences that challenge your limiting beliefs, proving to your subconscious that these beliefs are not absolute. Use visualization. Regularly visualize scenarios where you overcome limitations, reinforcing the belief in your ability to succeed. Overcoming limiting beliefs embedded in the subconscious is a transformative process that requires patience, self-compassion, and persistence. By systematically dismantling these mental barriers, you open the door to new possibilities, greater self-confidence, and a more empowered life. Focus point 5. Harnessing the power of habit to reprogram the subconscious mind. Habits are the building blocks of our daily lives, and they play a crucial role in shaping our subconscious mind. These automatic behaviors, once formed, operate below the level of conscious awareness, driving much of what we do each day. By harnessing the power of habit, we can effectively reprogram the subconscious mind and steer our lives toward desired outcomes. Habits are formed through a process known as the habit loop, which consists of 3 components: the cue, the routine, and the reward. The cue triggers the behavior. The routine is the behavior itself. And the reward is the positive reinforcement that encourages the behavior to be repeated. Over time, the brain begins to associate the cue with the reward, making the routine automatic. This process, described by Charles Duhigg in his book The Power of Habit, explains why habits are so difficult to break once they are established. They become ingrained in the neural pathways of the brain. Understanding the science behind habit formation is essential for reprogramming the subconscious mind. The basal ganglia, a region of the brain associated with habits, plays a key role in this process. When a habit is formed, the brain essentially goes into autopilot, allowing it to conserve energy for more complex tasks. This efficiency is beneficial, but it also means that habits, once formed, are resistant to change. To reprogram the subconscious mind, it is necessary to consciously intervene in this process, either by modifying existing habits or by creating new ones that align with your goals. One of the most effective strategies for reprogramming the subconscious mind through habit is habit stacking. This technique involves attaching a new habit to an existing one, making it easier to incorporate the new behavior into your routine. For example, if you want to develop a habit of daily meditation, you could stack it onto an existing habit like brushing your teeth. After brushing your teeth in the morning, you immediately sit down to meditate. By linking the new habit to a well-established one, you leverage the existing neural pathways, making it easier for the new habit to take root. The 21-90 rule is another method for forming new habits and reprogramming the subconscious. This rule suggests that it takes 21 days to create a habit and 90 days to turn it into a permanent lifestyle change. While the exact timing can vary depending on the complexity of the habit and individual differences, the underlying principle is that consistency is key. By committing to a new habit for at least 21 days, you give your brain enough time to start forming the necessary neural connections. Extending this practice to 90 days helps to solidify the habit, embedding it into the subconscious mind. The power of habit is also evident in the concept of keystone habits. Those habits that have a ripple effect, leading to positive changes in other areas of life. For instance, regular exercise is a keystone habit that not only improves physical health, but also boosts mental well-being, enhances productivity, and promotes better sleep. By focusing on establishing keystone habits, you can trigger a cascade of positive changes that align with your subconscious reprogramming goals. Research in behavioral psychology supports the idea that small, incremental changes in behavior can lead to significant shifts in the subconscious mind over time. B.J. Fogg, a behavior scientist at Stanford University, emphasizes the importance of starting small when forming new habits. His tiny habits method advocates for making micro changes, such as doing 2 push-ups a day, which can gradually build up to more substantial habits. This approach minimizes resistance, and helps to bypass the subconscious mind's natural inclination to resist change. Mindful practice is another powerful tool for reprogramming the subconscious through habit. Mindfulness involves bringing conscious awareness to habitual behaviors, allowing you to observe them without judgment. This practice can help you identify patterns and triggers that contribute to unwanted habits, creating an opportunity to intervene and replace them with more positive behaviors. By practicing mindfulness, you can disrupt the automatic habit loop and consciously choose new actions that align with your desired outcomes. To effectively harness the power of habit for reprogramming the subconscious mind, consider these recommendations. Start with habit stacking. Attach new habits to existing ones to increase the likelihood of success. Commit to the 21-90 rule. Practice new habits consistently for 21 days to establish them and extend to 90 days to solidify them. Focus on keystone habits. Identify and cultivate habits that will have a positive ripple effect in your life. Begin with tiny habits. Make small, manageable changes that are easy to implement and build upon over time. Practice mindfulness. Observe your habits mindfully to identify triggers and make conscious choices to replace unwanted behaviors. By harnessing the power of habit, you can effectively reprogram your subconscious mind, creating lasting change that aligns with your goals and aspirations. This approach not only makes the process of transformation more manageable, but also ensures that the changes you make are deeply embedded in your daily life, leading to a more fulfilling and empowered existence. Focus point 6. The role of emotional intelligence in subconscious reprogramming. Emotional intelligence, EI, plays a critical role in the process of reprogramming the subconscious mind. It encompasses the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and utilize emotions effectively, both in oneself and in interactions with others. This capacity is not only essential for personal well-being, but also for influencing and reshaping subconscious patterns that drive behavior and decision-making. Emotional intelligence involves several key components: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. These components interact to influence how we process and respond to emotional stimuli, impacting our subconscious mind's programming. For instance, self-awareness allows individuals to recognize their emotional triggers and understand how these triggers influence their subconscious beliefs and behaviors. By becoming aware of these emotional responses, one can begin to address and modify the underlying beliefs driving them. Self-regulation, another crucial aspect of emotional intelligence, refers to the ability to manage and control one's emotions in various situations. This skill is essential for reprogramming the subconscious because it enables individuals to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. For example, if someone has a deep-seated belief of inadequacy, they might react with defensiveness or anxiety when faced with challenges. Developing self-regulation skills helps them respond with composure and resilience, allowing for a more deliberate process of changing the underlying subconscious beliefs. Motivation within emotional intelligence is characterized by the drive to achieve goals and overcome obstacles despite setbacks. Motivated individuals are more likely to persist in their efforts to reprogram their subconscious mind. Research in psychology demonstrates that intrinsic motivation, which comes from internal satisfaction and personal values, is a powerful force in driving behavior change. By aligning goals with intrinsic values, individuals can harness this motivation to effect lasting change in their subconscious patterns. Empathy involves understanding and sharing the feelings of others. This component of emotional intelligence is crucial for interpersonal relationships and for personal growth. Empathy allows individuals to connect with their own emotions and those of others, facilitating deeper insights into how emotional experiences shape subconscious beliefs. For instance, empathetic understanding of past traumas or emotional wounds can lead to more effective healing and reprogramming of negative subconscious patterns. Social skills, including effective communication and conflict resolution, are also integral to emotional intelligence. These skills enable individuals to navigate social interactions smoothly and resolve conflicts constructively. Positive social interactions and healthy relationships can reinforce and support the process of reprogramming the subconscious mind by providing emotional support and feedback. Effective communication helps in articulating and reinforcing new beliefs and behaviors, while conflict resolution skills aid in addressing and transforming limiting beliefs that may arise in social contexts. Research supports the link between emotional intelligence and subconscious reprogramming. Daniel Goleman, a prominent psychologist and author of Emotional Intelligence, highlights the impact of emotional intelligence on personal and professional success. Goleman's work demonstrates that individuals with high emotional intelligence are better equipped to manage stress, make informed decisions, and adapt to change. Key factors in reprogramming the subconscious mind. Mindfulness practices are a practical application of emotional intelligence that can significantly impact subconscious reprogramming. Mindfulness involves paying focused attention to the present moment, which enhances self-awareness and self-regulation. Through mindfulness, individuals can observe their emotional responses without judgment, identify underlying beliefs, and gradually shift these beliefs through conscious reflection and practice. Emotional resilience is another important factor in this process. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity, is closely linked to emotional intelligence. Building emotional resilience enables individuals to handle setbacks and challenges without reverting to old, limiting subconscious patterns. Research shows that resilience training, which often includes techniques for managing stress and emotions, can strengthen the capacity to reprogram the subconscious mind. To leverage emotional intelligence effectively in subconscious reprogramming, consider these recommendations. Enhance self-awareness. Regularly reflect on your emotional responses and triggers to understand how they shape subconscious beliefs. Develop self-regulation. Practice techniques to manage and control your emotional reactions, such as deep breathing or mindfulness. Cultivate intrinsic motivation. Align your goals with personal values and intrinsic desires to drive lasting change. Practice empathy. Engage in empathetic practices to understand and transform emotional patterns and beliefs. Strengthen social skills. Improve communication and conflict resolution skills to support healthy relationships and reinforce positive changes. By integrating emotional intelligence into the process of subconscious reprogramming, you can create a more comprehensive approach that addresses both the emotional and cognitive aspects of behavior change. This holistic strategy enhances your ability to transform limiting beliefs, build resilience, and achieve a more fulfilling and empowered life. Focus point 7. The impact of visualization and affirmations on subconscious reprogramming. Visualization and affirmations are powerful tools for reprogramming the subconscious mind. They leverage the brain's capacity to create and reinforce new mental patterns, facilitating profound changes in behavior, beliefs, and outcomes. By engaging in these practices, individuals can align their subconscious programming with their conscious goals and aspirations. Visualization involves creating vivid, detailed mental images of desired outcomes or scenarios. This technique taps into the brain's ability to simulate experiences and rehearse them mentally, which can influence the subconscious mind. Neuropsychological research shows that visualization activates the same neural pathways as actual experiences. For instance, studies by Dr. Richard Davidson and others have demonstrated that imagining physical movements or achievements can stimulate brain areas responsible for motor skills and emotional processing, similar to real-life practice. This phenomenon is supported by the concept of mental rehearsal, which is widely used in sports and performance psychology. Athletes, such as Olympic swimmers and gymnasts, often use mental rehearsal to improve their performance. They mentally practice their routines, visualize successful outcomes, and experience the associated emotions. This practice helps to condition the brain and body for actual performance, illustrating the impact of visualization on subconscious programming. To maximize the benefits of visualization, it is essential to focus on specific, positive, and detailed imagery. The clarity and emotional intensity of the visualization play crucial roles in reinforcing the desired outcomes. For example, if you are aiming to improve your public speaking skills, visualize yourself confidently presenting in front of an audience, experiencing the positive feedback, and feeling a sense of accomplishment. This detailed mental image helps to create a strong, positive association with the goal, influencing the subconscious mind to align with this vision. Affirmations are positive, present-tense statements that reinforce desired beliefs and behaviors. They work by counteracting negative self-talk and reinforcing positive beliefs through repetition. The effectiveness of affirmations is supported by research on cognitive restructuring, a therapeutic technique used in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Cognitive restructuring involves identifying and challenging negative thought patterns and replacing them with positive ones. Affirmations serve a similar function by consistently promoting empowering beliefs and attitudes. Dr. Carol Dweck's research on mindset provides further insight into the role of affirmations in subconscious reprogramming. Dweck's work highlights the impact of a growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. Affirmations that reinforce a growth mindset, such as "I am capable of overcoming challenges," can shift subconscious beliefs and enhance resilience and perseverance. The placebo effect offers another perspective on the power of affirmations and visualization. This phenomenon, where individuals experience real changes in health or performance due to their beliefs and expectations, demonstrates the influence of mental states on physical outcomes. The placebo effect illustrates how belief and expectation can create tangible results, supporting the idea that positive affirmations and visualization can impact the subconscious mind and drive real-life changes. Guided imagery is a related technique that combines visualization with auditory or textual guidance. Guided imagery involves listening to a recorded script or following a narrative that leads you through a series of mental images and scenarios. This technique can be particularly effective for those who find it challenging to visualize independently, as it provides structure and direction for the process. To effectively use visualization and affirmations for subconscious reprogramming, consider these recommendations. Create detailed visualizations. Develop clear, specific mental images of your desired outcomes, including sensory details and emotional responses. Practice regularly. Dedicate time each day to practice visualization and affirmations to reinforce new beliefs and behaviors consistently. Use positive affirmations. Formulate affirmations in the present tense and focus on positive, empowering statements that align with your goals. Incorporate emotional intensity. Engage emotionally with your visualizations and affirmations to strengthen the impact on your subconscious mind. Explore guided imagery. Utilize guided imagery recordings or scripts to enhance your visualization practice and provide additional support. By integrating visualization and affirmations into your routine, you can harness the power of the subconscious mind to create lasting changes, overcome limitations, and achieve your aspirations. These techniques help to align your mental programming with your goals, paving the way for personal growth and success. Conclusion. As we conclude our exploration of how to reprogram the 95% of your mind that controls your life, we've delved into powerful strategies for transforming your subconscious beliefs and behaviors. Here's a brief summary of the focus points covered in this audiobook. 1. The power of beliefs. We examined how deeply ingrained beliefs shape our subconscious and influence our actions. By identifying and challenging limiting beliefs, you can replace them with empowering ones that align with your goals. 2. Understanding cognitive biases. We discussed how cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias and the Dunning-Kruger effect, impact our perceptions and decision-making processes. Awareness of these biases enables you to make more informed and objective choices. 3. The influence of habit formation. We explored the mechanics of habit formation and how habits can be reprogrammed to support positive changes. Techniques like habit stacking and the 21-90 rule can facilitate this transformation. 4. Emotional intelligence's role. We highlighted how emotional intelligence, self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills affects subconscious programming and personal growth. Developing these skills enhances your ability to navigate and influence your emotional landscape. 5. Visualization and affirmations. We looked at how visualization and affirmations can reprogram the subconscious by creating vivid mental images and reinforcing positive beliefs through repetition. These practices help align your subconscious mind with your aspirations. 6. Practical tools for implementation. We reviewed practical methods for applying these concepts, including mindfulness practices, tiny habits, and emotional resilience strategies. These tools support consistent and effective subconscious reprogramming. To make the most of these insights, here are a few recommendations. Implement belief reframing. Actively challenge and replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Be aware of biases. Recognize and address cognitive biases in your decision-making processes. Utilize habit strategies. Apply habit stacking and the 21-90 rule to form and reinforce positive habits. Enhance emotional intelligence. Develop your emotional intelligence skills to better manage and influence your subconscious mind. Practice visualization and affirmations. Regularly engage in visualization and affirmations to reinforce new beliefs and achieve your goals. Adopt practical tools. Use mindfulness and resilience techniques to support your subconscious reprogramming efforts. Thank you for joining us on this journey to understand and harness the power of your subconscious mind. Your support means a lot, and we appreciate your commitment to personal growth and development. If you found this audiobook valuable, please like it and consider subscribing to our MediaDeem channel for more content. Remember, listening is a crucial part of improving your English language skills. The more you listen, the better you speak. Keep listening, stay engaged, and continue your journey of self-improvement with us.